Hello there guys, Feng here and welcome back to DDA. Last update video I should say, I did mention I was going to put Cata on hold until 0.D comes out. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like 0.D will be out anytime soon. Not only have I been on the forums to see what's going on with 0.D, it looks like there's nothing going on at all at the moment. You know, it's just been a lot since the last time I actually covered the game. There's just been an awful lot of bug fixes and you know, other stuff, clean up stuff and clean up the code and stuff and all that. All that jargon-filled jargon. But yeah. There's also nothing on the milestones on the GitHub, so I assume that there's nothing planned just yet for it. So yeah. Also, this month has been fucking terrible for games. I mean, absolutely terrible. There's not been any decent games that I've been wanting to cover at all this month. In fact, this year in general has been pretty crap for games, let's be honest. So I think what we are going to do is we're going to have another crack at Cata. This time we're going to go with the wilderness. So I think for this I'm going to have my favourite mods, stats through skills. I love that mod, and I also love the more survival tools. There's actually a couple of new mods as well I should probably talk about. So the tool buildings, now this is actually not new. This was the old experimental Z level mod. But people were getting confused with that and the options that enable sea levels. So the one in the options doesn't do anything at the moment. The only thing it does is slow it down. So don't enable it. I think that's more for people that are trying to actually get the Z levels working. You know, the developers trying to get the Z levels working. So yeah, and there's also one that's worth mentioning, because I actually think this is really good for newbies to the game, is generic guns. Now currently, if you're wanting to be a range build, it's very difficult to, unless of course you're using stuff like archery, and mainly due to the fact that guns are rare now anyway. I mean, they was rare back in the day, but they're still rare now. But what makes it even more kind of worse, in a sense, is that there's so many different calibers that you might get a gun, yay, and you might get ammo, but do they work in the same? No, not always. So yeah, what generic guns does is it takes all the types of handguns and all the types of handgun ammo and puts it into one, squishes it into one. So you've got a generic handgun and you've got generic handgun ammo. That's actually really cool. That's a really good mod for people that really want to try range builds. Currently, the problem with range builds is that even though you try and build one, unless you start off with a gun that has easily craftable ammunition, which is pretty damn rare. I think the only thing you could probably do is probably the flintlock ones. I mean, that's actually pretty easy to make, sort of. It's still hard, but you know what I mean. Or if you get really lucky with the LMOE shelters, the gun stores and whatnot. But majority of the time, you're still, by the time you're mid-game, sometimes even late game if you're unlucky, that's when you'll start getting those guns and the ammo. And by then, you're probably already a melee god. So yeah. So that's cool. I just thought I'd mention that anyway. So, world gen options, the only thing I've really changed is the city size. The city size of the cities are now at 1. I want to try and keep towns to a minimum, cities to a minimum if I can, and at least if we do find one, there's only going to be a few buildings that's actually ransackable. The main reason for that is I want to try and make a more countryside kind of world to accommodate for the wilderness what we're going to be doing. I've also got wonder spawns on because, let's be honest, if we're going out to the wilderness and wonder spawns are not on, it's going to be boring as fuck. So we're putting wonder spawns on for that. I've also got normal static spawns on as well, so that's fine. Did I accidentally move? Oops, sorry. That's fine. All done. Right then, so we got Pine Lake. Okie dokie. So we're not going to go overboard this time round with the traits. So we're going to pick wilderness. We don't need to put any in stats because they won't change. They won't have any effect anyway. So we're only going to go with 2 negative and 2 positive. The negative ones we're going to go with are every sleeper. Forgetful. The positive ones we're going to go with are Gourmand, because I absolutely love that trait, and robust genetics. That's pretty much it. That's all we're going to go for. Now, profession-wise, there's actually quite a few professions you can pick for these. Oh god, I'm having a blonde moment here. Yeah, for this scenario. Yeah, for wilderness scenario. So, well, I think we're actually going to go with Naturalist. It's the one that costs the most, but it's also got a lot of nice skills that's going to help us start off. It's also got a decent amount of professional items, including a shelter kit and the fur roll mat. That's going to be pretty important. What we want to try and do with this is try and find a water source as soon as possible. Preferably a river. But it's not essential. As long as we find a water source right off the bat, then we're good. So, I think we're okay with that. Let's name ours Fengferth, of course. That's me, obviously. Right, let's see if we are... Right, we've spawned right next to a anthill. That's both good and bad news. The good news is we have spawned near a river with a lot of swamps. That's also pretty decent. Bad news is that's a shitload of ants that's going to be spawning from these fucking anthills. There's also... That's actually pretty damn good. We've actually got a slime pit, so we can harvest some goo. Some blob goo. Pretty good. There's a military outpost there. We will not be touching that probably at all. There is a lab over here. That will be useful if we can find a couple of ID cards. But other than that, this is actually kind of ideal because we're right next to rivers. The flip side is that there's a lot of swamps. Now, if I was over this side of the river, I would be laughing because we are right next to the lab as well, and right next to quite a few other things. But I don't know. We've got to try and navigate through these fucking ants first, and that's going to take a miracle because there's a lot of soldier ants everywhere, as I've seen. And we are not really equipped to deal with them, in all honesty. So let's go ahead and equip our short bow. Let us go ahead and get our quiver. So really what we want to try and do is, well, we're already fucked because the NPC started shooting, which means it's going to attract a horde straight away. So we need to get the hell away from here as soon as possible. So I'm going to have to try and navigate through this without hopefully causing too much ruckus. So if we come out this side, I think I'd rather check the... Where's that sergeant? Oh, actually, do you know what though? That's a lot of corpses there. That would be very tempting to get, but I think we'll leave it. The good news about this, apart from the fact that the ants are after me now. Shit. That's a lot of ants. Now, not only that, it is taking us a bit longer to walk because we are encumbered with our clothing. I mean, that's intentional because obviously we've got a load of fur stuff on. I mean, luckily we're actually doing pretty good here. We're not actually taking much. We're not actually taking any damage. We're actually dodging a lot of this or protecting a lot of this. Normal ants aren't really that much of a threat, in all honesty. So it's when they group together and when there's a soldier ant that's the problem. But we should be okay. Ow! You actually hit me then. Alright, let's start running. I think we can run faster than ants, which is a bit weird. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but I'm not one to judge. We will try and run around here like that. Okay, there is a moose there. I need to be careful because moose are the #1 killers for characters like this. Usually die by a moose more than anything else. So yeah. Now I have messed around with this with this actual scenario before. The first time I actually spawned right next to an LMOE shelter, and I got really lucky. There was a few nice guns in there, but unfortunately there was wonder spawns on, so I couldn't really use them very well. But yeah, it was actually nice to be able to have a bit of water source there, but it was very impractical. That was the only problem. It was very impractical. It was nowhere near where I wanted to craft and whatnot. So I kind of left it and I started a new one. The new one spawned me next to absolutely sod all. It was mainly forests and roads. There was a few beehives. There was even one of those stupid strange temples. But there's no water anywhere. Absolutely no water. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. I think I lasted about 4 days before I died to a bear. Bears have eyes of orcs, they really have. But yeah, I died to a bear. I think what we'll do is we'll check up here and see what's up here. I mean, there's this large power station. I need to be careful because there might be some shock brutes here. So I definitely need to be careful. We've avoided all the ants, which is a good thing. We should now actually be looking to try and grab a few necessities, and we should really be searching these. But you know, I need to be careful that oh shit, there's actually a wonder spawn there. That's not good. I do need to be careful that I think I might even, you know, I might even make home in one of these swamps, as long as we're near a forest of some sort, then we're pretty good. The advantage here is that we'll have access to both water and salt water, so we can do quite a few things with that. Of course, the only problem here is once stuff spawns, and I'm not even 100% sure when swamp stuff will spawn, but it will get dangerous after a while. See, the problem is I have a feeling that this swamp is just going to keep carrying on north. I have a feeling. And of course south, it's the same. It's just swamp, swamp, swamp. But here I'm kind of centralised. There's a decent amount of openness. There's also obviously the forest here, so as I can check for food and stuff. Yeah, I think we'll stay here. What I need to do first is I need to check, see if we can find a tile that's got. Yeah, this one's got both salt and normal water. So I think here might actually not be a bad place to actually set up camp. So the first thing we're going to do is going to start at shelter kit. There isn't enough space in that direction. Oops, sorry. There we go. Now the one thing I've got to be careful in swamps is that there's a lot of potholes. A lot of potholes. Very easy to get hurt in a pothole. Okay, so there we go. We've got the shelter and we've got the mess kit. So what I need to do now is, well, I need to decide if I actually want to stay here or not. Because obviously we are going to have the space to be able to carry everything that we need. So I need to think, is this going to be a decent place to stay? I mean, what I could always do eventually is once we get enough construction, which we probably will eventually get because we are staying out in the wilderness, is we can always make our own house with well and stuff. I'm just wondering if it's wise to do it here. I think we should. That's what we'll do. Well, I need to make sure we mark some zones off. So I'm going to go ahead and zone this off. This is going to be zoned off to, obviously, us. This is going to be our base. Auto pickup. Enable. There we go. Fantastic. Right. I'm just looking what else we can do. I can drop some stuff off here. The point is carrying off this stuff. The leather funnel is actually a bit hilarious because we've got nothing to store in. I mean, we could actually put our water skin down, but it's kind of pointless, and we don't actually need it now because we've got access to water. We've got a rock there, which is not going to help us that much. So now we need to think about two things. Food and drink. That's our main concern at the moment. Food is actually fairly easy to come by. because we can just search, and here we go. We've already got loads of eggs. That's fantastic. A plastic bag. All the trash, I can knew most of the trash that you find is also worthwhile picking up, because the majority of it is good. It can be used for something or another. So yeah, definitely worthwhile grabbing, especially if we find any scrap metal. In fact, the one thing that I noticed when I was playing with the Wonder scenario yesterday was the lack of metal things. And what that means is that you can't really make decent arrows. You have to stick with field point arrows, and they're not particularly good. I mean, they're okay for hunting, you know, like little bits of crap like rabbits and stuff. But when it comes to things like moose and deer, yeah, it's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it at all. So what we really need to think about is start making some fingers as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm using fingers again, aren't I? Start making some field wood arrows as soon as possible. But again, there's actually a problem with that. We need sinew and or thread or stuff like that, and we haven't got nothing like that at the moment. So what I need to do actually is I'm trying to make sure that we have something there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting stuff over here. Yeah, I'll do. So we'll start putting stuff over. So all this stuff here, that's basically my tools and utility stuff. So obviously I don't need that. I'm going to put my food over here. By the way, this is not, I wouldn't advise you do this in real life. Putting all your stuff on the ground in the dirt, because it'll make things a little bit mucky. But we've got to make do with what we've got, which is basically fuck all. But yeah, at least now we've got a bit of food. We can cook those raw vegetables. We can also make some eggs out of that. If we're lucky, we might even be able to make some powdered eggs. If I don't, we need a finger for that though. Powdered eggs. Fuck's sake. Let me just do a search. Find powder. Yeah, powdered egg. We do need a food jar. Or a charcoal smoker, which we can, I think, make. We might be able to make one of those, so we might actually get away with doing that. And powdered egg, I don't know. The last time I messed around with egg, the powdered egg seemed to be a lot more beneficial than just normal egg on its own, because obviously not only does it keep longer, but there was something you could make with it that gave you actually more nourishment. Which is a bit funky really, but it is chocolate waffles now. Sweet. Oh, okay then. So we're still not hungry or thirsty yet, so that's good. We do need to think about possibly hunting soon. In fact, we need to find a pine tree. Here we go. There's a pine tree right here. It's usually the green fours that are pine trees. The pine burrs are important. Without pine burrs, it's nearly impossible to make containers, which is obviously what we're going to need to survive out here. Okay, what we found, more vegetables. Okay. Right, now I'm just trying to think what animal would be best to hunt at the moment. I mean, there's a few squirrels over there, but they're not particularly great. There's a bobcat over there. It's not just that though. I mean, the majority of the wildlife do tend to run away before you can even get to them. Or there's a dog over there that might actually give me sinew. So yeah, we'll start off with this dog. Okay, a bit too far away. There we go. There we go. Alright, pick up all those, and we butcher him. Oh yes, we've got a stomach. Now unfortunately that's just a small stomach. That's not going to make a... It's not going to be able to make a water container. So yeah, that's unfortunate. We will stick in the food though, because it is still considered food. And we've got bones, we've got them bones, we've got a rock, and pine cones and stuff. Let me just have a quick look at what we need for that. The container. So for the sealed stomach we need, oh, we actually need one stomach for that. Okay, I thought we needed two. Well, that's good, but unfortunately we have no sinews, threads, plant fibers, yarns or small string, and it's very difficult to actually find that. in the wild. So we've got a couple of choices, and I think we are going to need to actually think about doing this, because otherwise we're going to have problems later on. We can either try and find a bear or a moose, which I don't really want to do because, well, trollololol. They'll probably end up killing me. Oh, more pine cones and pine brothers there. The other thing is we could possibly check out the check out the general area and just see if we can find any dead bodies anywhere, because they tend to have a lot of clothing on, and if they've got clothing, what can you get from clothing? Yep, you're right, thread. So maybe we should just check around and see what we can find. That seems like a good idea. Now the one thing to bear in mind is that I didn't take night vision, so night time's going to be a bit of an hassle for us. It's going to be very difficult. There's a groundhog somewhere, well there was. But currently we're just looking around to see what we can find. It's getting very dark. There's a rattlesnake over there. Not really much of anything else over here, is there? But look at it. We got lucky. We actually got really lucky here. Now, this is usually a good place to get scrap metal. This is going to help us make our arrowheads. In fact, there might be enough here to accommodate. We do need a shovel, which we are eventually going to have to make anyway, so that we can actually make the... Oh god, what am I thinking of? Make the stone fireplace, because we are going to need to make one of those eventually as well. So we'll take all that. Now looks like there's nothing here. That's actually really sad. Normally there's bits of clothing, at least a little bit, and there's nothing. But I need to mark this down. So crash site. In fact, let me just put C, make it a cyan, and crash site. So that's going to be our main source of arrowheads, as well as we can actually make a hobo stove for that as well. But oh yeah, the hobo stove has actually kind of changed. It's kind of weird how it works now. You don't just use it as you would do a hot plate. You have to actually light it up first, which actually does mean that you'll end up using a lot of tinder. But then again, tinder is actually really easy to make anyway. So, but of course we do need scrap or tins or anything like that before we can actually make the hobo stove anyway. So yeah, I am picking up some rocks because we are going to need a lot of rocks. A lot of improvised tools do need rocks, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, there's a road there that actually kind of cuts off, so that normally means that there's a building there of some sort. I'm really hoping that it's a mine or something similar. Oh, it's a prison. That's actually kind of bad. On the plus side, there appears to be a lot of vehicles. Now, of course, what's vehicles good for? That's right, steel. Now what I'm looking for is I'm looking to see if there's anything inside of them that we can use, like a lighter, anything really. Aha, there's something in the trunk over here. Alright, let's see what we can get in here. Get items. Oh, there's a jack. That's actually kind of not useful to us. Oh, there's an eyebot. It's took my picture. Shit. That's not good. Oh, what's it? Oh, that's a minefield, that's why. Alright. That's a minefield on a road. Smart. So, mine. Oh, it is just no. It is red. It's just a capital R, isn't it? Yeah. Mines with a capital I as well, just to emphasise that it is a minefield. Oh shit! We might already die at this point because all we've got is these, and they're not very good. Oh shit! Okay, we got lucky there. We got very lucky there. My torso took quite a bit of damage. We can't do anything with that. Disassembling that might yield converters. Chunks of steel. Can we disassemble that without... No. Bollocks, we have to carry that. We could take the power converter though. It doesn't really weigh that much. and it could be useful later on. Now I'm a bit worried though because there's nothing here. I was hoping that there'd be at least a little bit of something here, but there's not. And the iBots are fucking annoying as hell. Let's have a look all the way around and see if we can find anything else. Aha, hello. That's just a truck, for fuck's sake. So there's nothing in there. By the look of it. Ooh, there's a zombie soldier. Now hang on a second, is that another crash site? Yes it is. It's a crash site. The only problem is that it's guarded by a soldier. Now, I think we are in a bit of a desperate need for Fred. And there's not really a way we can do it without actually going ahead and at least trying to take on a Z. So I think this is probably going to be at least worthwhile doing. It hasn't spotted me yet. Now it has. So let's start going absolutely ape shit with the bow. Okay, now let's be careful. Oh, I have got a speed decrease because of the amount of pain I'm in. I actually kind of forgot that. Now that's actually yeah, we need to leg it. Oh, Feng. I thought, don't leg it just yet. Let's kite him over here. Let's see if we can lure him to the mines. This sounds like a bad idea. This sounds like a very bad idea, but you know, desperate times call for desperate measures, and we need his stuff that he's got on him. So hopefully we can kind of kite him. I'm hoping, yeah, that I can leg it quick enough for him to actually land on a mine. Right, now let me just wait. Is that a smart zombie or? Okay. Now we need to look. We need to follow which way he goes, because I think he's gonna land on that mine that's over. He can't see me no more, can he? Yes, now he can. Right. Or not. Oh my god. Right, now he can see me. Unfortunately, that's not gonna help much. Alright, now I need to try and. No, he's completely missed him. Fuck's sake. Oh, that iBot's there as well. Alright, we have to go back on ourselves at this point. Oh shit. Start running again. Right. Right. Now I'm hoping this time it lands on a mine. He is thick. He's not coming after me. He's lost scent of me. Oh my fucking god. No, he hasn't. Now he's coming back. Brilliant. Now I've got to be careful because that iBot's actually coming closer. Oh. No. No, right, let's try and get him into that mine there. Come on, land on the mine, you bastard. Yeah. He's not dead. He's not dead. Oh my god, is he actually injured though? Lightly injured. What? He just stood in a fucking mine. Oh dear. Right, have we got to make him land on every single mine before he even takes any damage? Holy shit, right, now this is good. He's in line. No, he's going the other way now. Right, he's in line. No, he's not in line. I'm here, look, I'm here. Come down one. No. Oh, fucking hell. Land on that mine. Ooh, I got caught in the explosion. Shit, that was quite a wide radius. I didn't expect that. At least it didn't really hurt me that much. It is uninjured. It's just, so basically it's just regained health from that. Well, fuck and this. Let's get out of here. Oh, he's attacking the iBot. Go on, give it some. iBot needs to kill it. Go on, go on. Give it some welly. Go on. Ignore me. I don't exist. This is so funny. Right, well the iBot's actually not doing anything. He's not even summoning one of his bloody stupid police buddies. So I'm just gonna let them get on with it. And I'm going to carry on and see if I can find anything in the wreckage. Yeah, we are very thirsty. I am aware. Don't worry. We're not that desperate in need yet. Don't worry. Oh man, is that what I think it is? It's an M14. Oh my god. It's not going to be very useful, but we'll take it anyway. Oh, there is something that... Oh, please tell me that's something I can break down into. Yes! That's brilliant. That's our thread issues sorted right there in that one clothing item. Fantastic. Right, now we can get back. Oh my god. Oh shit, why is there... Ooh. Ooh. I just forgot. Landmines make noise. Landmines, 2 landmines make a lot of noise. Which probably means that there's going to be some wonder spawns spawning. Hopefully not around me. What I'm trying to do is make sure that there's no noise coming from my camp whatsoever. So obviously we're going to stick with the bows and stuff. But yeah. This is actually really unfortunate. Am I going the right way here? Oh, Feng, you didn't mark on your map the base. You dumbass. That probably would have been wise. Well, that's what we'll do now. I apologise. Right, let's have B. Let's have it in pink. And this is base. With a capital A. Okay. So, that's actually quite nice. I can't believe we've actually got a bloody gun already. Jesus Christ. Right. So we've got a gun. We've got some army pants, which we can stick down here. Let's just chuck all you up there. We probably will need you eventually. And of course more food. Right, now we have got enough. Now it's raining. This is what I was kind of hoping wouldn't happen. It's raining. We need to find wood. So we should find a heavy plank or something somewhere. Although it's not looking good. I can't see any planks. I don't really want to make noise. Too much noise. And I think smashing stuff might make noise. So I'm trying not to, although we found some canola there. Fantastic. Ooh, rhubarb. I like rhubarb. Ceramic shard. I'm trying to remember what that's used for now. I know it's used for something. Oh, bee balm. That would be very useful just in case we do get the cold. It's kind of the only thing you can find in the wild that'll actually... Oh, a lump of steel. That's even better. Fantastic. Bit concerned about the lack of burnable things. A tambok's burnable, isn't it? But it's also used for other things, so we probably don't want to waste that. Okay, we've got a plastic cup, we've got some vegetables. We've got nothing there. Right. Surely there's a fallen tree or something somewhere. There ain't every stick or anything. That's damn annoying. Where's all the fallen trees and stuff? That is so fucking annoying. Not one wooden stick anywhere. Have I really got a... Right, I'm not gonna... Right, and we're gonna smash a tree. Well, I'm not gonna do it anywhere near the base. That sounds like a bad idea. Oh, here's that... Oh, okay. It's actually there's nothing here. Wow. Now, let's just be careful. There might be something sneaking in there. No, there's not. Oh, there is. There's a zombie technician. Where's he? He is all the way up there. So that's no big deal. Alright. Still doesn't solve my problem though, does it? So let's go ahead and start smashing. Now I think I'm going to have to just wear that for the time being. Let's get my stone knife and start smashing, because I think that's all we can use. There we go. It's destroyed. It's destroyed! Oh, damaged. I was going to say. I thought of it destroyed there. Oh, we've got a few heavy sticks. That will do for the time being. It's going to have to do. It stopped raining. Oh, it's drizzling still. Okay. I was hoping it stopped raining then, but it's all good. So now we need to start thinking about, obviously, eating and drinking. So let's do something. Let's. Where are we going to put this? Let me put it over here the way. So put one library sticks over there. I've got food here. The rhubarb I think I can eat straight away. That's actually not too big of a deal, but I think I'd rather cook some of the other stuff that I know for fact is going to go bad soon. So what I need to do is I need to go ahead and just plonk that over there. This is probably a bad idea, putting those sticks right there. So maybe if we, maybe if I move those sticks down there instead. There we go. Right, now we're going to need our fire drill. So the idea here is to is to do this. Yeah. Now the rain will put it out eventually, but we need to make some water. So I'm hoping we've got. Yeah, we can. Oh, we can actually make salt as well if we really desperately need it. So let's start off with clean water. We can make 6 and stick that in our water skin. Now the fire will be out by now. So we're going to go ahead and start the fire drill again. At your skill level, it will take about 5 minutes to light a fire. 5 minutes is actually not too bad. That's pretty decent, considering the what we're using. We can actually make some meat. Ooh! Oh my god! I've just realised something. Because we're right by salt water, we can make any meat that we can't eat. We can make into jerky. Wow! I like this place already. Lovely. We could even start doing some farming here. I never actually thought of that. We could actually farm here as well, because I mean we've got a lot of stuff. Bee balm seeds would be extremely useful. I think this would be cool. Boiled egg, I mean we've got a limited supply of water, so we can make quite a few of those. The scrambled egg would probably be better because you get a couple more portions out of it, plus it doesn't make you quench. It's actually got more enjoyability, which is a bit weird. Oh, that needs boiling and that needs cooking, that's why. I get it. So let's just start off with... Actually, let's start off with the eggs. Let's start off with some scrambled eggs. So... Ooh, we can make 4 scrambled eggs out of there. Let's do that. So, we can use the normal water, obviously. So we've got some scrambled eggs, nummy, 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 nummy. Lovely. And obviously we've got some water, nummy, nummy, nummy. Fantastic. So there we go. I think we're going to be okay for today. We got enough food and stuff for today, so that's no big deal. I do want to keep an eye on my stomachs though, because we are going to need... Oh, that's a thought actually. We are going to need to do that, aren't we? So, if I get my army pants... I need to actually reassign my stone knife to K. There we go. And I should probably go ahead and well, my short bow again. I should probably go ahead and make a longbow. Actually, longbow would be a lot more useful at this point. But we need the cloth. We need the thread for that. Now the only negative about doing this. Oh shit! It only give me 4 rags. Oh, that could be problematic. On the plus side, we've got plastic chunks, which means we can now make some fletching. So that'll be useful. So as I was saying, yeah, we're gonna have a problem here. The problem with disassembling rags is it takes fucking forever. As you can see, in fact, it's already night time now. It takes a long time to do that, which is the reason why I prefer to get sinew if I can. But we can't. Alright, so now we've got that. I can't actually see anything no more, and because it's raining, it's pointless actually starting a fire. So at this point, it's probably best just to try and get to sleep, although I've got a feeling I won't be able to. So we'll see. I'll close that, and we'll try and go to sleep. No, we'll try and go to sleep. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time.